Welcome back to Brain Bitesize. Have you ever felt drained by someone's endless need for attention and admiration? What if I told you that you can stop this cycle? Stay tuned as we dive into the world of narcissists and uncover how to take away their fuel. Understanding the narcissist. At the core, narcissists have an inflated sense of self-importance, often rooted in deep-seated insecurities. This paradoxical blend of grandiosity and fragility forms the basis of their behavior. They crave admiration and validation to bolster their self-esteem, yet they often can't handle criticism or perceive slights to their ego. This hypersensitivity leads them to manipulate or belittle others as a defense mechanism. Narcissists typically exhibit a pattern of behavior that includes a constant need for attention and admiration. They often surround themselves with people who feed this need, what we call narcissistic supply. This supply is about praise and adoration and creating situations where they are the center of attention, even if it's negative. They may engage in dramatic, attention-seeking behaviors or create conflicts to remain in the spotlight. Recognizing the signs. Narcissists often display a grandiose sense of self-importance. They may exaggerate achievements, expect to be recognized as superior without commensurate achievements, and often overestimate their abilities. This grandiosity is a hallmark of their personality and is not just about having confidence or self-esteem. It's an unrealistic sense of superiority. Another sign is their constant need for excessive admiration. Narcissists require endless praise and attention. They may seek out situations where they are the center of attention or manipulate conversations to steer the focus back to themselves. This need for admiration is often rooted in a deep-seated insecurity, although it may not be immediately apparent. Cutting off the supply. Start by consciously recognizing when you're being provoked to cut off this supply effectively. Narcissists often use tactics like gaslighting, criticism, or playing the victim to elicit a response from you. When you identify these tactics, you can choose not to react as they expect. This doesn't mean ignoring them completely, but rather responding calmly, controlled, and non-emotionally. Setting firm boundaries is another crucial step. Communicate your limits and stick to them. This might mean saying no more often or refusing to engage in conversations designed to upset you. Remember, you're reducing their power over you every time you stand your ground. The power of detachment. It involves creating an emotional distance, a psychological buffer between you and the narcissist's behaviors. This doesn't mean you become indifferent or uncaring, but rather that you approach interactions with a sense of objectivity and self-preservation. By detaching, you stop playing the role the narcissist expects you to play, whether that's the admirer, the victim, or the antagonist. When you practice detachment, you essentially refuse to be a source of narcissistic supply. This means not getting drawn into their drama, not reacting emotionally to their provocations, and not trying to fix or change them. It's about recognizing that their need for attention and validation is insatiable, and that your emotional well-being is not dependent on their approval or opinion of you. Self-care and support. Self-care in this context goes beyond the usual advice. It involves actively working on your emotional and mental well-being. This can mean setting aside time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation, whether a hobby, exercise, meditation, or simply spending time in nature. It's about creating a safe space for yourself, both physically and emotionally, where the narcissist's influence is minimized. Equally important is seeking support. This can come from friends and family who understand your situation and offer a listening ear or a shoulder to lean on. However, in some cases, professional help from a therapist or counselor who specializes in narcissistic abuse can be invaluable. They can provide you with tools and strategies to cope with the situation, help you rebuild your self-esteem, and work through any trauma caused by the narcissist's behavior. By understanding the dynamics of narcissism and taking proactive steps, you can protect your energy and well-being. Remember, you have the power to change the narrative. Thank you for joining us at Brain Bitesize. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the human mind.